Hey there, I'm Zak Wolf. I'm feeling a little down in the dumps lately. One big reason is because the COVID-19 pandemic seems to be getting worse. This has resulted in Anthro New England 2021 being cancelled. And I was looking forward to this one more than previous cons, because the theme was to be back to the 90s, a decade I grew up in and thus know a lot about. Yeah. I was looking forward to wearing a few of my 90s shirts. Like these. Playing a mixtape on my cassette recorder, partaking in a 90s themed vaudeville show. They had one, like they did for the 20s theme this year. And also possibly hosting a panel about 90s kids' computer games. Like these. There is talk you'll have a virtual con during this time next year, but it won't be the same. It'll be hard to incorporate the theme in. And plus, if it's one of those VR groups, that'll be hard, as I'd have to get a VR headset, which won't fit well over me as they're designed for humans, and I have to run it on my Windows machine. So if that were the case, I probably just won't bother. I was already disappointed a lot about this year's Anime Boston and Fan Expo Boston being cancelled due to the pandemic. But this is an even bigger blow to me. And trust me, it's definitely nothing like that Caillou incident where he thought the circus was that day, but it was actually tomorrow.
No, it's today. I got all dressed. It's today.
Shut up, you gray shirt brat! But anyways, the stuff I usually do in the summer has also been closed for that same reason, and it's resulted in me gaining some weight, and Halloween is probably going to be all messed up. It's like there's nothing for old Zak Wolf to do lately. What can I do? Just rely on making YouTube vlogs until the end of next year? The world is really falling apart. For all I know, I could end up being put into storage until things ever get back to normal. I've also been running dry on ideas for YouTube poops for the most part, especially after the whole Arthur and PBS distribution debacle. If it weren't for that, I definitely would have done an Arthur poop relating to the pandemic. Only thing besides these vlogs I've lately done was that I had a bath a couple of weeks ago. Maybe I'll do more Let's Play videos or something, like some of the Living Books titles I grew up with. I haven't really done any of those yet, but the problem is, something got screwed up with the new 64-bit version of Skvm, and so when I try to use my screen capture software on games I play in Skvm, the sound doesn't come through.
Hello, my name is Arthur. Welcome to Living Books.
If I want to do a Let's Play video using one of those games, I could always boot into my Mac OS El Capitan hard drive here, and just play the game and produce a video on that. But anyway, yeah, these are the earbuds I use for Let's Play videos. Anyway, let's see. So far, since the pandemic began in March, I have uploaded 61 videos. Wow, that's kind of a record. And it's not just YouTube poops and fursuit videos, but also a bit of archival stuff I recorded off VHS tapes from the 2000s that I recorded, 3D Movie Maker projects, a few miscellaneous mashups and audio projects, largely the latter involving Calvin and Hobbes comic strips, a couple of fan music videos, including that one at AMV I did of Beastars set to something there for Beauty and the Beast. And I've even started making Go Animate style videos again, thanks to Rapper. I can even run it on my Mac now, but I won't go into detail on how I do it or got it, for obvious reasons. But when you try to avoid those typical grounding video plots and instead deconstruct them like I do, there's only so much you could do then. I figured having him go to family therapy because of Boris's insane grounding obsession was a fun idea. But with this pandemic going on for some time now, I've heard people complain that it's practically the end of the world, and I'm starting to feel a little like that too. Sort of like in the vein of that part from An American Tail.
Oh, it's the end of the world.
No, it's worse.
Yeah, it would be worse if I were stuck on the shit for a long time full of others getting seasick. Especially if a storm were to hit, like all the storms we've been getting this year. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Ever since I saw the Nostalgia Critic do that in his Pebble and the Penguin review. But yeah, besides these, looking for an IT job and working on my model train layout, I haven't really been doing much else. I can't believe we're almost 2/3 of the way through 2020 now, and it's still a mess. I really hope they can get that COVID vaccine ready in the USA and start distributing it in my area pretty soon, so we can get the shots and start going back to normal, even if we can't have Anthro New England next February. But until I get my next video idea, I'm just going to lie under the bed covers and wait until I get another idea for a good YouTube video.